Brief history. So what is brief history? So initially in 1965, a project called Multics was developed, which is a joint venture of MIT, AT&T and General Electric. But it was dropped because it does not achieve its purpose, that is multi-user operating system. Hence, based upon the inputs received from Multics project, Ken Thompson along with Dennis Ritchie started working on an abandoned PDP-7 machine and developed a project called Unix, that is UNICS, that is Uniplex Information and Computing System. So, it is developed on PDP-11 machine, but it is not portable. Because what is portability? Portability means ability of a software to get installed on any hardware. So that is nothing but the portability. So what they did was they developed using B programming language and then BCPL, but still same problem. Hence they started working on a C language, which is from BCPL. So on C, after developing C language in 1973, so they was really successful, and 95% of the Unix was developed in C language. So Unix was developed in 1969 and C language developed in 1973. And the first research report was the Unix Programmer's Manual, which was developed in 1973. So in 1973 they got the prestigious ACM Turing Award due to their work in the Unix development and C programming language. So this is about the research work at AT&T. Next is there is a research work in UCB. So before going to UCB at AT&T, there is also a developed operating system called System 5 Release 4. So it has the upward compatibility. That means all the future releases were developed based upon the inputs from System 5 Release 4. And at UCB, there are two scientists. That is Bill Joy and developed an operating system called BSD, that is Berkeley Software Distribution. But how they developed is they got the financial aid from an agency called DARPA, that is Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. So not only that, they also developed C Shell. Utilities like C Shell and VEditor. So VEditor is now we are using. So this is about the development of Unix at UCB. Not only that, they also released 4.0 BSD, 4.1 BSD, 4.2 BSD, 4.3 BSD and 4.4 BSD successively from 1980 to 1983. So this is about the evolution of the Unix at BSD, at UCB. Okay, that is University of California, Berkeley. Next is other contributions, not only AT&T and UCB, but there are other institutions as well, which institutions or organizations which developed the Unix. So for example, Microsoft developed Xenix, and Diesel Equipment Corporation developed Ultrix, and Sun Microsystems developed Solaris, and IBM developed AX, and HP developed UX, and Silicon Graphics developed IRIX, and Linus Torvalds developed Linux. So what is the difference between Unix and Linux? So Unix has no GUI, whereas Linux has a GUI, fast, efficient and scalable. This is another advantage of the Linux. So nowadays most of all we are using Linux, and also there are variations in Linux, Red Hat Linux, Fedora Core Linux, like that. So the history was evolved in this way. Okay, thank you.